Alright, so I'm going to go over the heel command. The heel command is used for any time you're taking the dog on a structured walk. Anytime the dog's on a structured walk, he should be on the left side of you along your left leg. If you want to just let him be a dog, just give him the free dog command or the okay, and let him walk freely. But if you're walking, say in a store or out in public, on a sidewalk, and you want to have a nice structured walk, give him the heel command. Heel! Yes, good boy. And he should stay right along your left side. Just like this. Heel! Heel! Good boy. Anytime you change direction, heel! You give the command. Reinforce the command anytime you change direction. Perfect. Heel! Like that. Good. Good boy. Heel! Yeah, good man. Good. Heel! Good. You should have the leash hooked up to his pinch collar. It should be a nice loose leash the entire time. He shouldn't be pulling on it. If he's pulling on it, then the pinch collar is serving no purpose. It should be nice and loose at all times. The pinch collar is meant to be an on and off pressure. So if he needs a correction, it's just quick on and off. Other than that, the leash should be hanging nice and loose. Heel! Perfect, heel! Yeah, good boy. Good man. Good. Down. Yes, good boy. Stay. So that's the heel command. Down. Stay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over is the sit command and the down command. The sit command can be given at any time. It doesn't matter if he's alongside of you or out in the open. Same with the down command. He should listen. Murphy, sit. Yes, good boy. Stay. Ah. Sit. Stay. Good. You'll find that if they're used to staying in the sit for long periods of times, dogs naturally go down into the down position just because it's more comfortable. Go into whatever position is more comfortable for them. But if you don't want them to lay down, you just tell them sit, stay, and reinforce that command. Stay. Good boy. Good. Now, before you walk away from the dog after you've told him stay, I usually tell him stay, and I reinforce it by placing my hand out in front of him, just like that. Murphy, stay. Good. And if for whatever reason he does break from this position, you immediately want to go to him and put him back in the same exact spot that he was at. You never want to let him break towards you and then tell him to sit again. Good boy. Stay. You want to make sure he stays exactly where he was. So if he breaks from that position, say he came up here, I would grab a hold of him, I would tell him no, I'd put him back in his place, and tell him sit or lay down. Stay. Good boy, Murphy. Now, at any time, you can recall him to the heel position. If you want him to come back to the heel position, like I said, slap the side of your leg, tell him heel. Perfect, heel. Good, heel. Yes, good boys. And you should come over to your left side and stay there. Good man. I know. Good boy. Sit. Good. Good boy. Sit. I know you didn't want to answer. Good. One of the things I want to talk about is voice commands. Make sure you should have 3 separate voice commands. It's different tones of voice for each command. So you have your correction tone, which is a no! Just like that, nice and sharp and loud. It should get the dog's attention. And that can be paired with physical correction if need be. You have your command, which is your command voice, which is basically nice, firm. Murphy, down. Just like that. Nice and firm, confident. If you're not confident, the dog will probably not listen to you. So you want to be confident when you give the dog a command. If you're nervous, if you're starting to walk around and shift your body around, the dog's not going to listen, especially in the stay position. All right, and so you got your command voice, your correction voice, and then your praise voice. Your praise voice is just like you're praising a little kid or him as a little puppy. Boo, good boy, Murphy! It's going to be a high-pitched, more happy voice, and basically lets him know he's doing good. All right? So the next thing I want to go over is the off-leash. Now, whenever you're using him off-leash, you want to use the e-collar with him. Preferably use the e-collar when you're using them on leash as well. That way, when he's on leash, you're reinforcing the e-collar and he's staying used to it at all times. If you only use it when he's off leash, then he may not remember it as well, because most of the time you're probably going to be on leash walking around. So it's always good to reinforce the obedience commands with the e-collar when he's on leash, just as well as you would do it off leash. Murphy, heel. Good. Sit. So with each command, I'm going to tap the e-collar. I use the red continuous button. The red continuous button, basically once you're pressing it, it stays on until you shut it off. So once I give him a command, it's going to come on and immediately go off once he gets into the position I told him to go to. All right, Murphy, down. So just like that. He gets into the down. Yes, good down. Murphy, sit. Yes, good boy. As soon as he gets up into the position, it comes off. All right, so we'll move to the off-leash heel. Good boys. Murphy, heel. Good. Heel. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. So every time I give him the command heel, I'm going to press the e-collar and just touch it. Just tap the red button. Heel. Yeah. Good boy. Good. Heel. If for whatever reason he starts getting out in front of me, heel. Or out too far to the side, you tell him heel and hold the button until he gets back into place. Heel. Yeah. Heel. Yes, good boy, Murphy. Good boy. Just like that. Like I said, if he gets out away from you, press and hold it and tell him heel until he gets back to the spot that you want him in. Heel. Yeah, good boy. Good. Good boy. Alright, so the next thing I want to go over is the place command. The place command can be used either with a bed like that, a place board, or his bed inside the house. When you tell the dog place, he should locate that specific area, lay down, and stay there until told otherwise. So typically I'll use the place board out here, I'll use the bed inside the house. So all you have to do is point towards it and tell him the command. Murphy, place. Good. Down. Stay. Now he can lay down, he can sit as long as he stays on that place board. He's not allowed to come off it until I tell him he can. If for whatever reason you're in the house, he's a puppy. He doesn't want to stay still, he gets frustrated. That's what the whining and barking is. He's just frustrated because he wants to get out and play. So if for whatever reason he does break the position, you will immediately go back, put him in the position, and reinforce the command. So you tell him place and put him back. Good. Stay. He's all amped up, he wants to play right now. He's getting sick of all the obedience. But that's basically how the place command works. Murphy, okay. The release command. You can give him okay or free dog. And like I said, a lot of it's that tone of voice. If you use that high-pitched tone of voice, the higher pitched tone of voice, the more excited that dog's going to get and basically break that position. So use the word okay and free dog, and that lets the dog know, hey, I'm free to do whatever, I can be a dog. Murphy, come. Good boy. Good. Yep. Sit. Good boy. Good. Stay. Good. All right, so the next thing I want to go over is the recall command. The recall can either be the come, or I've trained him to use the tone of the e-collar. On the e-collar, there's a button marked with a T right there. When you press it, you'll hear the tone, and he's trained to come to you on just the tone alone. So you can use the tone, you can use come command, or you can use the pressure of the e-collar. He should respond to all of them. All right? So when he's out being a dog, doing his own thing, Murphy, come. Go, boys. The first thing I'll do is tone only. Tone only. I'll press and hold it. Yes, good boy. And that was just with the tone. Now one thing, this tone button, the tone on the collar times out after a couple seconds. So I just keep repeatedly pressing it until he gets back to me. So it's just press it until you can hear the tone going. And once you hear the tone shut off, you press it again. Murphy. Good boy. Good. No, you want to eat it. Good. All right, so the next thing I'll do is I'll do the pressure of the e-collar without the command. Murphy. Good. Yes, good boy. And that's with the e-collar on a level 8. Level 8 has been his working level the entire time we've been training him. So then, other than that, it's just the come command, which I've already demonstrated with him, but I'll do it one more time. Okay? Good boy. Alright, the next thing I'm going to demonstrate is the emergency down. The emergency down is used anytime if he's taken off after something, or say a car drives by as he's running across the parking lot, you should be able to use the emergency down. Emergency down. So again, pressure with the e-collar and the command. So I'll do it one more time. Murphy, come! Down! Yes, good boy. Okay. Woo, that's a good boy. That's a good boy, Murphy, come. Oh, that's a good dog. That's a good dog. Good. Good. And the only other thing I wanted to cover is hand commands with the down and the sit. Murphy, come. Good. The sit, I typically, if I'm in front of the dog, Murphy, sit. Yes, good boy, stay. So if I'm in front of the dog, I go up with my hand, indicates he needs to sit. If I go down with my hand command, it means down. All right, so if I go like this for the down command, Murphy, down. Yes, good boys. And then the sit, sit. Yes, good boys. So he should respond to both the hand commands and the verbal. Murphy, down. Good boys. Murphy, sit. Sit. Yes, good boys. Murphy, heel. Good boy. Sit. All right. Okay, free dog. That's it, buddy. I know. Let's go play. All right, so we teach door manners here. Door manners, it's simply just not barging through the door when you open the door up. So, especially when you're first letting him out in the morning, make sure he waits before he goes into the doorway. Don't allow him to barge in front of you. So to do that, we either give him the sit or the down. tell him to stay, and then we'll open up the door. And once we're ready to release him, we'll give him the okay. Perfect. Sit. Good boys. Good. Stay. Okay. Good boy.
Okay, hold up. Good boy, Murphy. Good boy.
One of the other things you can do is just while you're playing with him, throwing the ball for him, you can include his obedience in that. It's a fun way to reinforce the obedience commands, but also have a good time with the dog. Murphy, come, sit. Yes, good boy. So as soon as his butt hits the ground, or as soon as he gets into the position I tell him, I'm going to give him the yes command and release the ball for him. Murphy, come. Go. One of the other things you can do is just while you're playing with him, throwing the ball for him, you can include his obedience in that. It's a fun way to reinforce the obedience commands, but also have a good time with the dog. Murphy, come, sit. Yes, good boy. So as soon as his butt hits the ground, or as soon as he gets into the position I tell him, I'm going to give him the yes command and release the ball for him.